I don't know about you, but I like G-Shock like rugged watches. In fact, Amazfit knew which sports a Casio-like look is my favorite fitness tracker for the same reason. However, smartwatches with a rugged build can more often than not be gimmicky. Point in case Cospet Tank M1. So where does the T Rex 2 stand? Is it a good smartwatch or its build is all that's going for it? I have been using the watch for quite some time now and have some thoughts. Starting off with build quality, Amazfit T Rex 2 is pretty good in that department. It comes with 15 military grade certifications which ensure that outdoor sports won't be an issue. And I agree with the same, as during my usage I never felt that watch or strap would break away. Compared to the Galaxy Watch 4 and Amazfit GTR 3, this one feels a lot less fragile on hand. Also, Amazfit sent the T Rex 2 watch to space where the temperature was supposedly minus 64 degrees Celsius. Still, marketing material has pegged it to be able to survive minus 30 degrees Celsius, which is pretty awesome. Besides the great build, there are other improvements on Amazfit T Rex 2 as well compared to the previous gen T Rex watches. I have made a video on that, check it out using the I button. Because of improvements like bigger screen and battery, the weight of the watch has now increased from 59 grams to 66.6 grams. While I do like rugged watches, but I also like them to be on the lighter side. Personally, the watch was comfortable enough for daily usage, but I found it to be a little heavy to my liking while running. To give you an idea of how much more it weighs, let's talk about its peers. Garmin 245 Music, which is runner-centric watch, weighs only 38.5 grams. Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 weighs only 30.3 grams, which is even less than half of the T Rex 2. Even Amazfit's own GTR 3 Pro weighs 32 grams. So without a doubt, this is a heavy watch, and not everyone is going to like wearing it 24/7. I was personally okay wearing it during the day as well as at night. The case of the watch is made of polymer alloy, which gives it a metallic finish. Straps are proprietary from Amazfit and don't come with any quick release mechanism. You can technically replace them, but all the third-party straps available are of subpar quality. One thing that I really like about T Rex strap is the two-keeper design. A lot of smartwatch brands only provide one keeper on the straps, which to be honest doesn't feel snug to me. So it is great that Amazfit has provided two keepers on T Rex 2. Another thing that sets T Rex 2 apart from other smartwatches in the segment is its touch and button display. And I have seen some users comparing the watch with the Garmin Fenix lineup. To that, I will say it doesn't even come any close to the Garmin Fenix lineup. You can say that this might be the only affordable Garmin Fenix 7 like watch, but it's not comparable, at least feature wise. If you want me to make a detailed comparison video of Fenix 7 and T Rex 2, then tell me in the comment section down below. Amazfit T Rex 2 also gets a decent upgrade in the display department, as it now comes with a 454x454 AMOLED display, and it can do peak brightness of 1000 nits, but there is a major downgrade too. This watch doesn't feature Gorilla Glass 3 protection that the first generation T Rex and T Rex Pro have. To be fair, this watch isn't as much of a scratch magnet as the Amazfit GTR 3 series, so it might have some form of protection, just not Gorilla Glass, but that's just me guessing. The watch also has a quite decent collection of default watch faces, and you can download more from the watch face store on the Zepp app. Let's talk about the Zepp OS. It is quite good in my opinion and doesn't require a dual core processor or GB of RAM like Wear OS or Watch OS. It is snappy and quite consistent in performance. I do like the customization Amazfit has made to the Zepp OS to make it easier to use with buttons. It's still more or less the same UI that you and I have used from Amazfit over the years. However, it does have some fair share of issues. One bug that I have faced in all Zepp OS watches is the syncing issue. If Amazfit T Rex 2 or GTR 3 isn't connected to my phone for 10 to 12 hours and I do an activity, then it fails to sync to my phone. I will have to do multiple smartwatches and smartphone reboots to sync my activities. Also, the app selection on Amazfit is quite bad to say the least. If you have used an Apple Watch or Wear OS before, then this is going to feel like a downgrade. I mean, I have made a dedicated video on the games you can play on the Watch 4. That should give you an idea of how many games Wear OS has. Even Garmin Connect IQ store offers number of apps for Garmin 245 Music. App selection on the T Rex 2 is quite limited, but there are a few useful apps too. You can use Notify for Google Maps and the real-time heart rate app. They are pretty good. I know this is a rugged smartwatch, so expecting call support functionality is a no-no. However, I would have loved to see onboard storage for music playback. It necessarily didn't have to be with a built-in speaker. It could have been with Bluetooth earphones, like Garmin does in all of its rugged smartwatch lineup. And in 2022, it is not too much to ask. Similarly, your option for multitasking is quite limited. However, it's still quite a capable watch and offers features that a lot of smartwatches don't. More on that later. Swiping from above or pressing the up button will bring you control center. So you can quickly enable D&D, theater mode, manage brightness, use Find My Phone and more. Scrolling from below or pressing the down button will bring the shortcut cards or widgets. Pressing the back button or swipe from right will bring the app list. And select button will give you quick access to all the workout profiles. Overall, I found both the buttons and touch to be fluid and responsive. Let's talk about the feature that only T Rex 2 offers in this price range. The watch comes with multi-band GPS, which makes the GPS connection faster and more accurate. It is especially useful to have if you are doing trail running on a path surrounded by trees. And I did make a GPS accuracy test video here on our channel. Do check it out. I have compared the GPS performance with Garmin 245 Music and Galaxy Watch 4 while running and cycling. To tell you quickly, I was really impressed with the T Rex 2 performance. I wasn't over or undershooting my path on the map too much. And it was also quick to get the GPS signal. It was faster than Garmin 245 Music and the latest GTR3. Besides dual band GPS, the watch also comes with a plethora of other sensors like a barometer, gyroscope, ambient light sensor, altimeter and geomagnetic sensor. Those are a lot of sensors at $229 price tag. For example, even the Garmin 245 Music doesn't have a built-in altimeter. Believe it or not, making rugged watches that can survive extreme temperatures and environment is not a difficult task. Cospit Tank M1, which we have reviewed on our channel and even crushed with a truck, is durable as well. However, it was way inaccurate in step and sleep tracking. Thankfully, Amazfit T Rex 2 is not like that. It has a pretty solid collection of built-in sports profiles, 150 plus to be precise, and I tested the running and cycling profiles of the watch. I found them to be pretty accurate. For the price, it tracks multiple performance metrics that a fitness enthusiast will find useful. I have to say, heart rate tracking while running was comparable to Garmin 245 Music. It had an issue only for the first kilometer where it detected heart rate to be quite low. After that, it finally caught up to Garmin in my 8 km run. T Rex 2 can also detect and track 8 sports automatically. So if you are doing any of the 8 sports activities shown on the screen right now for 5 minutes, the watch will start tracking it automatically. The watch also has this useful back to start feature which allows you to retrace your steps back. So if you are running or hiking, you would be able to retrace your steps back to the starting point. While it's a good feature to have, but it's in no way close to the Garmin and Suunto version of the feature. For instance, Suunto watches also come with a point of interest feature which even allows you to save random locations during your hike. So you can save multiple checkpoints that you might want to revisit again on your way back. Amazfit T Rex 2 also gives you the ability to import your own maps on the watch using the Zap app. However, it will be enabled after an OTA update which was supposed to roll out on June 26. Support for it has been rolled out on the Zap app, but OTA for the watch is yet to be rolled out. I will be making a detailed video on how you can import maps on the watch once the OTA is out. So get subscribed. All in all, I was satisfied with T Rex 2 sports and health tracking. Step tracking on Amazfit watches is pretty bang on, and this was the case with T Rex 2. And if you are satisfied with this video so far, don't forget to hit the like button. Coming to health tracking, sleep tracking on Amazfit watches is pretty good. At least it's better than the Samsung Watch 4 anyway. I found the sleep score and sleep time recorded to be pretty accurate. The watch can track your light, deep and REM stages of sleep pretty accurately. Similarly, I also did a blood and heart rate accuracy test on the watch and found the latest BioTracker 3.0 PPG sensor to be pretty good. The watch also comes with one-tap measurement which allows you to measure your stress, blood oxygen, breath per minute and heartbeat per minute. It is a pretty neat way to monitor all your health vitals at once, that too within 45 seconds. Let's talk about another one of the USP of the watch, which is battery life. I found the battery performance of T Rex 2 to be pretty good. I charged the watch 100% on Friday and went for 1 hour of running on Saturday. I also installed apps and watch faces extensively and was left with 75% battery at the end of the day. Oh, I also played some football on Saturday for 30 to 40 minutes. On Sunday, I went for an hour of cycling and returned to the office on Monday with 43% battery. I had set the GPS on dual band mode in default settings, so you can probably get more mileage by tinkering with the settings. I also had always on display 24/7 heart rate and stress monitoring enabled the whole time, and the battery died on Thursday morning. So if you won't use GPS much on T Rex 2, you should be able to get a decent battery life of 7 to 8 days on the watch. However, I got 5 to 6.5 days of battery life with heavy usage, and which in my opinion is phenomenal battery life offered by T Rex 2. There is a lot that Amazfit T Rex 2 cannot do, like it doesn't have Alexa or onboard music storage support. However, you can get them on the Amazfit GTR 3 Pro. But if those features are a priority for you, then this is not a watch for you. It is targeted towards users who do outdoor sports like rafting, paragliding, trekking, or any other similar sports activity. And it is also a great affordable smartwatch that comes with a built-in multi-sports and triathlon profile. For the price to feature ratio, this is undoubtedly one of the best smartwatches in the segment. You will have to shell out a whole lot of money to get the same features like built-in altimeter and barometer on Garmin or Suunto smartwatch. So if you want a dual band GPS smartwatch with trackback and map importing feature along with a multi-day battery, then I don't see a smartwatch that can compete with T Rex 2. However, if smart features and app support are important to you, then look towards Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 or GTR 3 Pro. So guys, that was my Amazfit T Rex 2 review. Did you like it? Press the thumbs up button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest update on wearable tech. See you next time.